Guys, let's talk Insecure. So the season finale was last night. If you're watching from season 1 to season 2, I personally enjoyed both seasons and I cannot wait for season 3 to happen because this season was just too short. Okay, let's get into it. Lawrence and Issa. I almost cried when they had their little heart-to-heart in the apartment and they both were like, we love each other, but you kind of knew that they had the understanding that this is over. I personally want them to get back together and figure out this whole stuff. Issa messed up, but I'd love to see them get back together. And I was having that, I watched it twice because that's how I roll. I've watched this season, every episode, about 2-3 times. So the first time I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, Lawrence proposed, what is this? And then after I was watching it, I was like, no, this has to be a dream because God knows that went too quickly. I would love to see them get to that point, but I don't think they will. Now we have Issa and Daniel. I need them to figure out their stuff. If they're either gonna date or they're just gonna be friends with benefits. Because at the end of the episode, she ends up going to his house because she just lost her apartment because it was too much for rent. And I need them to figure it out. If they're going to either try and make this work as a relationship, because both sides seem to at one point want to make this work. Or if they're just going to say, okay, this is it, we're just friends. So both of them can either move on or make a decision to be together. I would love to see that relationship roll out as a full relationship. And then we have Miss Molly. Okay, so she went and hooked up with that little lawyer man dude. Don't remember his name. And then she's just kind of like, blah. But the episode before that, she and Drew end up doing a little something in the bathroom and the wife was at the dinner party and that was just hell of a mess. But then at the end of this episode, you see her getting all dolled up in her house with some sexy lingerie and stuff. And someone knocks on the door. She goes, picks up the door. I bet you were thinking it was a little Laura man. Nope, it was Mr. Drew. I feel like if Molly and Drew could actually work out in this open relationship, I think she's gonna find happiness. I personally like them two together as long as nothing major happens and the wife is okay with it. I hope they make it. I hope in the next season they go a little in-depth with their relationship, a little more in-depth with their relationship, and see how things happen there. I really do enjoy Issa and Molly's relationship. They're these little best friends. Even if one day they hate each other, the next day they're like, okay, we're cool. We got this. We got this. Some of the new people you meet this season is Issa's brother. He's cool. I like their relationship. It's not like, oh, we're best friend, buddy, sisters and brother. They're just kind of like, okay, we're sister and brother. We got this. We're cool. We're gonna have our little banters back and forth, but I do enjoy them as brother and sister. Okay, let's talk Lawrence and Aparna. Pardon me, I can't pronounce her name properly. But I think they're cute. I felt for her in that scene where her and Lawrence were in the car and she was just texting. And Lawrence goes off on her and calls her a liar and just full out just like, you're lying to me. I felt for her because I've been in the situation where you know you're not lying to your significant other and they're just down your throat. Yo, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. I'm glad she stood up for herself and walked out the car. I think that was a little dramatic, but still. They complement each other nicely. For him, Lawrence is learning from her. I enjoy them as a couple. I hope they get back together, but a part of me doesn't because I really want Issa and Lawrence to get back together. And then we have little Miss Tiffany. She's all pregnant. The only thing of this season that I wanted to see play out was something happened between her and her husband, and they have them as on the show as the perfect couple. They don't have any problems. They do everything correctly. But in the beginning of season 2, Tiffany comes out and says that her husband was gone for a while. He stayed at a hotel, but she didn't want to talk about it. I really hope in season 3 that they actually talk about what happened. I know she is pregnant now, so I don't know if they'll actually talk about it, but I'd love to learn or know or get an insight into them, that they're not that perfect, but they do show them as the perfect couple. But I'm dying to know what he did, that he got kicked out of the house for how many, I think it was weeks or months. If you watch Insecure, tell me your thoughts on what you would like to see next season on Insecure. Comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you around here next time.